How's it going, friends? I still got COVID, but we're going to talk about more concerts today. Today, we're going to talk about Powerwolf's first ever US show in New York. So, I've known about Powerwolf since 2014 or so, but I only recently caught on to the hype. I listened to their album Lupus Day for many years, and I thought the song Mother Mary Was a Bird of Prey was really fun, kind of funny in a way, but they never grabbed me as much as most other modern power metalers. That said, they have this massive reputation for being one of the big up and coming bands, although they already are like Wacken headliner, I think. So when it was announced that they were going to be playing New York, I thought, gee, let's go, let's see what it's all about. I started listening more. I caught on to like Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend and some of their other hits. But I was not going in with gigantic expectations. The vibe here was similar to when I saw Ghost's first ever US headline show in Silver Spring, Maryland in 2015. I knew them, I knew Year Zero, and I'd recently listened to some of Meliora, but I was not prepared for what I was about to see. Likewise, theatrical bands and semi-religious themes, the deal. The venue is the Palladium in Times Square. Nightmarish neighborhood, but wonderful venue. That is probably my most attended concert venue of all time, going back to Overkill in 2010 when, I don't remember the guy's name, but there was a bombing attempt in Times Square near the Viacom building. So I got a lot of history with this place. The opener, Seven Kingdoms. Wonderful live act. So much better live than they will ever sound on record, although I do think Zenith was a great step in the right direction. I've seen them on 70,000 Tons of Metal 2018, saw them headline in Richmond, Virginia, I think it was Election Day 2018, and then twice opening for Unleash the Archers in 2021. They always bring it. So much stage presence, so much energy. They deserve bigger billing. I really hope something great comes to them. Let me pause here to say, as this is my most attended concert venue ever, I don't think I've ever seen this place so jam-packed. Twisted Sister was not this crazy. A co-headlining bill of Iced Earth before John Schaefer went fucking moronic, and Symphony X, with Warbringer supporting, also not this nuts. Seen Overkill here a bunch. Usually a rowdy crowd, but not like this. Put another way, venue security cut off the merch line after a point because it was so long, it was wrapping around to the bathrooms. If you know where merch is and where the bathrooms are, that should tell you something. I somewhat sheepishly asked some friends whether they could get me the Statue of Liberty shirt. That was sold out when they get on at the very end. You snooze, you lose. As for the actual performance, we got to start just with the stage setup. I'm usually not one to be moved by theatrics in this regard, but this really set this amazingly metal mood. I'm talking like Ghost level, like Ghost nowadays, not Ghost when they started headlining. How much more metal does it get than a church setup featuring werewolves? Like Sonata Arctica did the whole Wolf and Winter thing, and Winter Sun did the Winter thing, and lots of bands did the church thing. I don't know many bands that have combined them. Yeah. Enough about that, though. Musically, I was blown away. I'm a big power metal fan, and in the traditional sense, I want a singer whose vocals sound like his testicles are in a clamp. Or a female vocalist, let's be inclusive, but I do like the very high-pitched vocals. This vocalist, I don't remember his name, I'm going to be honest, was just awesome. He's not super high, but he is like at a respectable tenor range. He was very much in tune for the entire set. Maybe there was some auto-tune going on. Most live vocalists have a little bit, but he was definitely not miming, and I don't think he had a backing track to sing along to. The rest of the band was on fire. The guitar tones were out of this world. That's how you know you're getting old, is you're focusing on crap like guitar tones. But really, it was incredible, and I loved the drum sound. The mix was great. So heavy. As I mentioned, I didn't know this band incredibly well, so I don't have a ton of comments on I wish I played this song or they hadn't played this one, but I will throw out some highlights right now. Their opener, Faster Than the Flame, really got everyone going. Great thing to introduce you, but doesn't blow your load too quickly. Armata Strigoi, I'm probably mispronouncing that. Great sort of crowd sing-along, great music. The sing-along part really reminds me of the Age of Empires theme. Listen to this and tell me I'm nuts, please. The song that followed that, Beast of Gavaudan, again, probably mispronouncing. I don't remember it too well, but I just remember that was a fantastic 1-2 punch. Of course, Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. This band is not big enough that the hits are like lame at this point. You know, I'm a really big Kiss fan. I'm totally done with Rock and Roll Night. But this band hasn't played it out yet. So this is just the one that everyone knows and sings along to. So wonderful. Fire and Forgive, maybe it was the familiarity because this is one I'd listened to in the weeks prior, really stood out. How could I not mention Resurrection by Erection? Yeah. And then the last two of the night, We Drink Your Blood and Werewolves of Armenia. Absolute standouts, really made me think I gotta go listen to every song this band has ever released, and I'm embarrassed for not knowing them ahead of time. In a way, though, there is a magic of discovering a band by their live performances. That's how I discovered Seven Kingdoms, for that matter. This was the kind of night you did not want to end. Some friends and I went to Valhalla, the mead bar, afterwards. We just thought, like, what's the most metal place we can go to hang out? And yeah, a Viking-themed bar that serves mead. Yes, I know this is not Viking metal, but are there any werewolf bars ever? Forget, near the venue. Needless to say, I was blown away. Best, I don't know, somewhere between $50 and $100 I've spent in recent memory. I'm extraordinarily glad I got to go to this before I got COVID, and it just has me thinking, what's going to be the next band? Because now I have Ghost and Powerwolf, where I see their first US headline show, and they go on to become as big as they are. Until then, rock on. Say hi if you see me at a show.